Welcome to my kitchen. I'm Sensei Vegan. Yeah, changed the format up on you guys today. I was asked a question, Sensei, and I said yes. Can you make sloppy joes? I said yes, I can. He said, but you're vegan. I said I can make any recipe vegan. This goes out to my boy Clips, representing Connecticut. So these are the ingredients that you're going to need to make these sloppy joes, y'all. You're going to need some beefless ground beef, some pepper, some low sodium seasoning, tomato sauce, tomato paste, an orange pepper, a yellow pepper, some garlic, an onion, and some rolls. You need some rolls to put these sloppy joes on. So when we get back, I'm going to show you how to knock this recipe out. Welcome back to my kitchen. I'm Sensei Vegan. Man, we are going to get this sloppy joe recipe underway. And again, Clips, this is for you, buddy. Okay, what we want to do first, we want to heat up our pan or our pot. We're going to heat up our pot. Okay, so again, I always tell people, man, I will figure out, I'm like the MacGyver of the vegans, man. I will figure out a way to make any recipe vegan. So what we're going to do, we're going to get this pot heated up a little bit, and we're going to use a little bit, I know, a little bit of oil in here, okay? And you know, guys, I always like to have a mystery ingredient. So the mystery ingredient, it's really not a mystery because most people use it, you know, canned. I'm not going to use it canned. I'm going to throw some here on this side. Ta-da! Boom! Fresh tomatoes in there. I'm going to do that last because I want them to be nice and fresh. I don't want to overcook them. So we're going to throw these in last. Okay? So we're going to make this. This is only going to take a few minutes to cook. Seriously. So what we're going to do, we're going to get this olive oil heated up. And it doesn't take very much. Here we go. That's maybe a tablespoon in there. I don't measure. If you guys have joined me before, those of you that watch the show, you know I don't measure very often. Every once in a while I do. So what we're going to do, we're just going to let this heat up. And what I've done for time's sake, I've taken and I've cut up the yellow, the orange pepper, the garlic, and the onion. Okay? You guys don't have to sit through and watch me cut all that stuff. So what we're going to do now is going to dump it in here. Woo! Listen to that sizzle badizzle, okay? We're just going to cook these down. And the thing is, we don't want to cook them up too much. Again, we want this to be a very fresh recipe, all right? We're going to give this a stir. I'm going to crank this heat up. And that is it, man. We're just going to stir these around. We're going to throw some salt. I'm sorry, no salt, pepper. And give it a little kick. Turn these up even more. Because all we're going to do, we're going to cook them till they're translucent. Then we're going to get the wet ingredients over top. And then we're going to cook that down, okay? If we cook them too much, you're going to overcook right now. So you just want to get these till they're translucent. I'm actually going to turn this up a little more. Almost like I'm stir frying these things. Okay? So I put that in, and I'm going to add now, I'm going to balance, I'm going to add half of this low salt seasoning, or salt-free seasoning, and I'm going to add the other half to the sauce. Okay? So that should be good right there. Give it a quick stir again. One thing you have to remember, do not overcook your garlic. You know what I mean? Overcooked garlic becomes bitter. It doesn't taste too good. So you don't want to overcook your garlic. So, ba-dee-dee-bah! That is it. We're going to let this cook for a few minutes. And then when we come back, I'm going to add the wet ingredients. Okay, welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Now we're going to start adding a sauce or the wet ingredients. And some people are like, well, you're not baking. Why do you call it wet ingredients? Sauce is wet. So that's what we're going to add, okay? That's how we roll on the Sensei Vegan show, okay? So, we're going to do now, we're going to turn this heat down. Bring it down to a simmer. Woo, man, it smells really, really good. Again, I'm eyeballing this. So we're going to add these tomatoes. And this is strained tomatoes. You can use tomato sauce if you want. It's no big deal. All right, yeah. Okay, so we have that. Let me get another little bowl here to keep my pork in. And just a touch more. And we're going to save some probably toward the end just in case it gets a little bit too thick. And what we're going to add now is some tomato paste. Not a whole lot, just enough to balance it out. That's it. That's probably like a teaspoon. Now we're going to give it a stir. Stir all this together. All right, we're going to add a touch more of this salt-free seasoning. Awesome. That's in there. You know what else I want to add to it? I always add a touch of sugar to my sauces, okay? And that is it. Sugar to taste. Excuse my back. I am rocking and rolling. I have a little bit of my secret stash in here. A little bit of Saison. Little. Okay. And that is it for the seasonings. Set this aside. Now, set this aside. We are going to add this. You can't have sloppy joes without this beefless beef. You can, but I like this. This is a Trader Joe's brand. Hold it up so you guys can get a good bead on that. I am not sponsored by Trader Joe's, but I think Trader Joe's has the best beefless beef. I do. I'm making a fool of myself. I can't even open it up. And that is it. Slice it open. And we add it in. That's it. Haha, yeah. Hands getting a little bit dirty. But I tell you what, man, you're not cooking. You're not cooking unless your hands get a little dirty. All right? So, I'm put that in there. Make sure you get all that goodness in there. Then we're going to stir it. Stir it in. Stir this all together. Together. Forever, ever, forever, ever. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Y'all know the words. Sing it. This is some thickety thick stuff here. I'm going to add just a touch more. Boom. Boom, boom. Excuse my back. Everybody, that is it. As I always say, it is that simple for sloppy vegan Joes. Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna let this cook for a few more minutes, and then I'm gonna add these tomatoes. I'm telling you, man, this is a very simple, fast recipe. Kids will love it. Everyone's gonna love this. Whole family will love this. And we will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Come back, okay? Come back. Okay, welcome back, man. This stuff is cooking up really good. What I want to do now, I'm going to give my knife a quick rinse. And I'm going to add these tomatoes. You can hear it stirring up. Simmering up. Okay. And put the lid back on. And let's get these tomatoes underway. I might just add one. Let me see how it goes. So we're just gonna slice these tomatoes. Yeah, definitely. I say it every show. I need some new knives. These things have had it. When you start cutting your tomatoes and you're making tomato sauce, you know you need new knives. Okay? So let's see. Tuck your fingers under. As I always tell people, when you cut, all we need is one of these tomatoes. So we're going to add this now. Just one. Yeah, that's it. Stir it in. That's just to add a bit of freshness in here, along with the other vegetables. I don't want to water it down too much. That is all. One tomato to rule them all. When we come back, we're going to plate this masterpiece up. All right? So make sure you come back. Welcome back. The only thing left to do now, we're going to toast these buns in the oven. Again, you can use whatever kind of buns you would like. I just have some of these, what are these darn things? They're just called round rolls. So that's why I'm going to use some round rolls. And you cut them in half. We got one. And of course, my phone starts to ring as I'm taking the show, but that's all right, because you guys are important to me. So I'm going to throw, listen to that soothing music. One more time. Okay, here we go. Toss these in the oven. Gotta get some more buns, y'all. I'll tell you what. You want the truth? You can't handle the truth. Because once these buns come out the oven, that's it, baby. We're going to plate this up and get ready for the taste test. Welcome back. It is time. Okay? Buns are done. I don't want to over toast the bun. I don't want them like you're biting into them and, they're just crumbs all over the place. So, again, we have the buns toasted. The sauce is done. The Sloppy Joe sauce is done. This is going to be incredible. So what we're going to do, we're going to take the first bun, put it on our plate like so. And we are just going to spoon on a nice spoonful of this sauce here. And I don't care if it starts dripping down the side. That's what makes a Sloppy Joe a Sloppy Joe. If it's not sloppy, then it's not a Sloppy Joe. Okay? Here. And like that. Okay? That's it, baby. It is done. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you guys a close-up. And then we're going to do the taste test, all right? We're going to do the taste test after the close-up. There you go. Clips, this is for you, buddy. A sloppy vegan Joe. Just the way you like it. Nice and sloppy. I shouldn't have to say anything because everyone here knows what time it is. But for all you new jacks, newcomers, and rookies, yeah, it's taste test time. It's taste test time. Yeah, it's taste test time. Taste test time. Taste test time. Let's rock and roll. Let's rock and roll. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. It's sloppy. Woo! Man, sloppy. Woo, man, hot. Woo! It was hot. It was good. Wow. I'll tell you what, as I always say, this thing will please anybody. Clips, you need to come down from Connecticut right now and sink your choppers into one of these. All right? Anyway, kids will love these. You can serve these, people wouldn't even know they're vegan. That's how good they are. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you liked it, please hit that thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. Okay? Hit that thumbs up. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm Sensei Vegan. And as I always say, the best part about this, no animals were hurt making it. Hello, good night. Hello? Adam, what's happening, buddy? Yeah, just the way you like them. Yeah, it was great. You want? No. You want some of my sloppy Joe, sloppy Joes, sloppy Joes, sloppy Joes. Adam, you can't have any. Okay? These are my sloppy Joes. Adam Sandler, everybody. Yeah, he wants some of these sloppy Joes. What's that? No, man. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. All right, brother. Peace out. Everybody wants Sensei Vegan's sloppy Joes.